competition, a rivalry that, well, it's going to get us talking for many a months and years, hopefully to come. Amazulu hosting Stellenbonch in a round of 16 of the Carling knockout for the very first ever cup meeting between the sides, surprisingly, with so much football being played of late. Now, the big burning question ahead of many fans' lips, and my fan and my on the Ghanaian Ofori. It's an outswinger from Barnes. He specializes in these dead balls. Can he breathe life into Stellenbosch's hopes of retaining the Carling knockout? I think that came off the head of Cupido. Closest chance we've had thus far, Toki.
Yeah, well taken corner kick, and of course it's always just trying to get that first post. De Jong just being the one who gets full contact, but what a brilliant save from Ofori.
Almost scoring against these former employers. Reloaded just behind the Stellies playing. Oof, dangerously past the left hand upright. The Winelands team are applying the pressure like grapes being crushed. Oh, look at that. The pressure from Cupido, not giving up, knowing that he's under pressure to perform and get a starting place in the side. Man, put so much pressure on that Amazulu defense. They are creaking.
You want Richard Ofori at his fittest.
There's De Jong. Great ball from Ibarra on the follow-up. Nestles in the roof of the net. Who else except the go-to man, the franchise player, is slowly becoming. That's D. Titus, playing like a titan. The champions are in town, like I said. It's 1 Stellenbosch, 0 Amazulu. To be honest, it had been coming. Andre De Jong from the right-hand side is chief architect. Look at that. Had a look 2-3 times, Toki. The pass wasn't exactly, I think, to Titus, but who cares? It worked out in the end.
Definitely was. This is Andre De Jong. Temba knows exactly where his teammates are always coming through. It's that third man running. That second ball once again for Stellies. Finds Devin Titus unmarked, and all he does is just cushion it, the roof of the net, beating a Richard Ofori.
Richard Ofori going to the low right-hand side. Not played as a team, as a collective, as yet in that opening 47 minutes. And referee Lukolo Badi blows his whistle as Stellenbosch go into the half-time break with a lead courtesy of Devin Titus. And with it being brutally, in comes Wade Yoster, as well as Etios Igatoro, the Nigerian.
I think good arrow, but a Wade Yoster as well with his speed on the right.
No changes for Stellies. They don't have to change it because it ain't broken, because it's working that well. First big chance falls to who else? Ashley Cupido. But like Cupid, his arrow can't hit the target. Still chasing his first goal of the season. Beautiful ball over the top. Look at that amount of space. You can park 3 double-decker buses in that space.
Yeah, I think it chooses the right option. Didn't really have enough support at the right time. The likes of De Jong was still tracking back, but a good shot nonetheless.
Well, it's more than decent. Good vision. Jurgens misses. Here comes Muremi! Ding! Against the run of play, St. Stevens, who was barely tested in the first half. Welcome to work, Sir Amazulu said. That was far too easy. They're down 2-2-2, 10-1-1, and wow, they found number 19 in Muremi. We have a game on our hands. That was their first shot on target and their first goal with that.
Yep. 10-1-1 is the number to dial. They got in those subs. A brilliant pass from Wade Yoster with an immediate impact to the game. Chooses his pass. The weight of the pass is absolutely brilliant. Muremi with the composure, tucks it away. Thought Jurgens should have done a lot better. But nonetheless, a brilliant pass from Wade Yoster. Immediate impact as a sub. Cool, calm, and collected by Muremi.
Torre for once not in the right position. And I think that all started from Jurgens' miscalculated attempt at a block, but Wade Yoster with the immediate, the quintessential hooks. Here comes Stellenbosch. Here's Cupido. Oh, he went for the unselfish route, looking to put on Devin Titus. I think because it's missed a couple, he just didn't want to pull the trigger.
Yeah, good football all round. Defense splitting pass there by Barnes to find a Cupido who I think timed his run to perfection. It's just that final pass to Devin Titus that...
Oof. Close to finding Andre de Jong there. Cupido, nice reverse pass. Titus! Ofori stands in his hands. But he's produced some really solid saves. That one, I think luckily for him, was pretty straight at him. Just needed to take a step slightly to the left. Titus was in. The first touch again, impeccable to set up the left-footed. Assas. Pinched, it's Joster. He's really made an impact since coming on. It's Joster. That's what Stellenbonch have done to Amazulu all game long. Sage Stevens says... He's across on the follow-up. Oh, big save for Fori! That is outlandish. Bazadine. Look at the amount of green shirts. Ofori. It's been Ofori against the champions. He's come out standing on top of the mountain like a champion, a true warrior, man who hasn't played a game since the 17th of September the year 2023 in terms of starting and finishing a game. But you would never say it, like my colleague said so well. Form is temporary and class. A touch past 1900 Central African time. We had it again. It's a late night party, an accounting knockout. Somebody needs to get knocked out. Quite interested to see how Amazulu gonna set up. Are they gonna start quickly? Touch is slightly behind him, so he has to reconfigure his body. Barnes can always cross. Goes back post. He is the key to unlock many vaults. He's a safe bet. It's Andre de Jong who gets the second for Stellenbonch. We had mentioned that Richard Ofori stood between them and getting the important goal that will separate them. He couldn't do it again, Amanda. It's 2 Stellenbonch, 1 Amazulu.
Yep, and he's just the orchestrator, pulling all the strings, recycling the ball, rotating the ball, and then he ends up finding those spaces. Good position. Headers it home.
The cleverness of the man. For Junior de Jong, that's a good-looking pass. Titus. That's a second for de Jong. Calls of an offside. He's sure that that is not offside. I'm not quite sure.
Ooh.
What do you say, Toki?
We need another look at that.
We need another look at that. Initially, I thought it was onside because the play was slow, so you had time to position yourself.
Now my question is, the last touch.
I was going to say that. The last touch, did that not come off an Amazulu player? Let's find out together, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I just see onside here.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's a
tough one to call, that one.
Because that's Richard Ofori.
Does he get a touch? Does he make a save? I think the ball just deviates slightly, so we tend to lean towards your thinking there. But look, doesn't matter what we think. It's the man in pink that have the last say. And it's still really good game. He's now done his job. It's on to others and to see through the likes of Panis, Adams, and Co. And crosses a pinpoint one. The finish straight at Sage Stevens. It's almost as if time stood still. And then Igataro rises highest. but the Amazulu nation can't rise the way. Get to the achievement of Stellenbonch Football Club. Improvisation from Exteen, just slightly behind him. Look at that.
Yeah, I don't think he realized.
Perfect centre-back partner to a ball-playing centre-back is Dore. Here's Igataro against Ture. Stevens is low. Sitone can't get there. Rose so well, climbing on Torres' back. Barnes, good player. There's that move from the right-hand side. Igataro climbs well, and Torre knew nothing about it because he couldn't see him. Good save from Sage Stevens. The keepers have really shown up and shown off today.
They've worked really hard, pulled off some.
Here's Mopara. Stevens ricochets off his gloves like he threw a tennis ball against the wall.
Technique, ferocious power as well. Brilliant save from Sage Stevens.
And I think Stevens couldn't be 100% sure if he was going wide, so decided to deal with it rather than leave question marks in the back of his mind. Maybe cramping, but we'll have to wait for medical assistance after the full-time whistle. The champions